Hi guys, my name is Nick Raymer. I'm a student here at J-Tech. Today we're going to be showing you how to do a valve adjustment on the Cat C7 motor. First thing you want to do, remove all the valve cover bolts, which I've done already. Next, we're going to remove the valve cover. Once your valve cover is removed, you can see that all your valves are exposed. So to do your valve adjustment, you start at 1, which is the front of the motor, and then you do 1, and then you do 6. And then what you want to do, you work IE times 3, which is intake exhaust. So you work 1, work 6, and then work back to 1. So what you need to do with valve adjustment, come over here. I've got my tools already laid out to make this valve adjustment go easier. You have a 6mm T-handle. You have your feeler gauges, which are at 3/1000ths and 25/1000ths. You have your offset wrench, that is a 5/8. So what you want to do is you grab your tools, you come over here. Now when you do your valve adjustment, when you do your valve adjustment properly, you want to have a slight drag on your intake. So I can't quite get my feeler gauge in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen it a little bit. Loosen it up so that I can move the valve. So now that I can move the valve, you take your feeler gauge, put your feeler gauge in there, and you have a slight drag. So when you have your slight drag, you put your offset wrench on there, tighten it down so you can keep that drag. Use your T-handle to actually set your adjustment. So now that you've got that drag, you take that off, leave your feeler gauge in, hold your T-handle so that it doesn't change, tighten that bolt down. That way you can still see you have a slight drag, but that one is set. Now, this is a training engine, so some of the parts are not what they should be. They don't fit like they should. So, not everything is going to be to spec on this engine, but this is for training purposes, show you how you would do it in the field. So, get that till you have a slight drag. And once that drag is there, insert your wrench, hold your T-handle in place, and you still have that slight drag. Next, once you do 1, you want to move down to 6. You have to set 1 and 6 at top dead center. So, just like on 1, you come down to 6. Get your feeler gauge for the intake. Notice how there's no drag, it just slides in and out. So you come here, loosen that up. Your feeler gauge in there. Now that I have the drag I want, there's that slight drag we were looking for. And like I said in the beginning, this is a training engine, but not everything fits exactly the way it should. But for training purposes, it'll work just fine. And once you've got it all set, hold your T-handle in place and tighten that bolt up. Then, after you get that, you would work back towards one, doing intake, exhaust, i.e. ×3. And that is how you would do a proper intake valve adjustment on a Cat C7 motor. Thanks for watching.